Hello everybody, my name is Professor McWaters. I'm going to be your teacher for Fundamentals of Programming Logic. A little bit about myself. I am a dad, husband, musician, gamer, and right now I work on base doing script programming for, well, network programming I suppose is my title. A lot of PHP, MySQL, stuff like that, so a lot of fun, but pays the bills. So I just wanted to kind of introduce myself and get you guys kind of a leg up on how to do stuff on D2L. If you've never used D2L, or if you're new to Rostate, hopefully this will help you guys out. So this is the splash page for Fundamentals of Programming. Most everything's going to be here in content. We're going to go by week. You won't always have an assignment every week. Well, you'll have a little something every week, but not terrible amount of homework. So well, I don't think, but we'll see how you guys think. I do want you guys to do this introduction. What do you know? Just it kind of talks about computers, what you know about programming. I kind of want to get a feel because usually every class there's like 2 or 3 people that just get it, and they're really bored, and then there's like 3 or 4 that have no earthly clue what a computer is, how anything works, and they usually struggle a little bit. So I kind of want to know who those people are so I can reach out to them. If you've programmed before and you're pretty advanced in a language, I would say go talk to your advisor and get in an actual programming class, because this is going to be very basic Python stuff. But if you have no clue, this is what this is the place to be. So just a couple things. So yeah, this is the second time I did this video. The first time the audio was all messed up, so now I'm making mistakes. But so this is just going to be 16-week class. I'm teaching it in class as well, so I'm going to upload those videos to these weeks right here, and that's where you'll get kind of the background of the assignments and everything. And then at the end of the week, you'll have an assignment due. Those will be right here. Whenever I put them in there. And then you have 2 quizzes. You have in chapter 1 just kind of a first assignment, what did you learn from my Welcome to Computers, Welcome to Programming lecture. And then you'll have a midterm, and a final will be coding. So midterm will be multiple choice as well. I'm not going to have you guys code on the fly, although you could just do it but anyway, that's not important. It's going to be multiple choice, just, what is this, how is this used, stuff like that. So pretty simple. Going to give you guys a break from coding. Some of the assignments we're going to do is the intro quiz. We're going to talk about pseudocode and a flowchart. I use pseudocode at work whenever I have a big program. I'll just kind of jot it out what it needs to do and where. So that stuff is useful. So I'm going to teach it. We're going to talk about installing Python and just do a hello world, use the print function, different ways you can use that. I mean, not a whole lot of different ways you can do it, but and then we're going to do a math, just make a little calculator, nothing too crazy. We're going to do Turtle, which is drawing. That's really fun, usually gives everybody something fun, because I'm going to ask you guys just to make something. You can give me a spiral, it can be a circle, put a little bit of time into it, have some fun. Then we're going to talk about functions, loops, Boolean expressions, and regex, which I haven't taught that before in a class. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's super useful. I use regex every day, and it's regular expressions for those that don't know. I'm going to give you guys some real world experience, kind of not what I do, well, sort of what I do, but how I do it would be a more example. And then we're going to have a midterm quiz, multiple choice. Then we're going to talk about importing files into Python and just printing them out, adding stuff like that. Then we're going to talk about searching an import file with regex and then spitting out those results, which is something I do. That's all I really do, searching for stuff. And then we're going to talk about string manipulation, character manipulation, arrays. We're going to make a Caesar cipher, which you guys also do in cryptography, I believe. So you'll have a leg up on that assignment when you take it with Ken or whoever. And then a final, it'll be you can make a game, a character sheet for Dungeons and Dragons, or a turtle drawing. and I might add something else. We'll see. But while I mentioned that, this class, there's so much online that you can help yourself with, but don't just copy and paste. That does a disservice to yourself. And if I find out, which it's very easy to find out, I will fail you. I will fail you in the class, regardless of your grade. If I find that you just cheated, copy and pasted, it's not going to do you any good to do something like that. It's a disservice to yourself, and if you're not trying, why are you in college? So that's how I feel about that. So don't cheat. You can use examples, make them your own, no big deal. But I'm sorry, my kid's here, and hold on, Pumpkin, Daddy's talking. It'll come back on in just a second. It's loading. They're watching Futurama, so probably not something you should show to a 3-year-old, but I grew up on this kind of stuff. So anyway, sorry. Don't cheat, please. It doesn't do you any good, because whenever you get into the IT world, they want you to know what you're doing, and they will reward you very heavily. IT is a very good field. Cybersecurity, IT, anything in IT. You know, if you know a lot, they're going to pay you a lot. I have my CCNA. As soon as you get your CCNA and you can prove that you know what's on it, $60,000 is, you could graduate from Rose State with your associates, get your CCNA, get a tech level job, and in 2-3 years you have yourself $60,000, $65,000, $75,000 job. So very doable if you like networking, like I do. Networking is kind of my jam. So, but programming is the same way. Get a little level coder right out of college, 45, work your way up, get a project lead, and you can make 70, 80. You can make a lot of money. So the jobs are out there. So, and Python's a very good intro kind of programming, and it's very useful right now, especially in West Coast kind of stuff. So anyway, best way to reach me is lmcwaters@rose.edu. I'm going to post that as a news item once I finish this. If you have any problems, let me know. Email me. I try to check my email 3 times a day. Doesn't always happen. Life's busy, but if you have a question with a program you're working on, send me the actual .py script. Don't just say, hey, my program's not doing this, because that's, the blind leading the blind. So send me it and say, hey, this is what it's doing. And don't send me a blank one. I'm going to send it back and say, you must have sent me the wrong file, because I know you wouldn't send me a blank one, because I'm not going to write it for you. But what else? If you email me with a problem and you figure it out before I respond, send me another email that says, hey, I figured it out. That will be very helpful, so I'm not, chasing squirrels trying to figure out what was going on. Kids. But yeah, I'm pretty lenient on my grading. If I see that you're doing your best, even if if you feel like you're just doing terrible and you're not figuring it out, just give me your best. I'm not gonna fail you for trying. Not everyone's built to be a programmer. Some people, like I said, some people are just gonna blow through this class like nothing. So, and then everyone else is gonna be in between. So, like I said, hit me up often if you need help. I'm always happy to help you, and I think we're gonna have fun. A lot of my programs I'm gonna make to be fun. So you're actually doing real world stuff that teaches you what to do, and hopefully we have a good semester. So like I said, any questions, comments, concerns, the syllabus is posted, so take a look through that. It's in the content under introduction. Syllabus is right there. We're going to go week by week basis, a couple weeks that we're not going to do anything because of holidays. So I'm not one of those professors that says, you need to write me a 500 line program during Thanksgiving break. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to grade it, so I'm on your side on that. So that's it. Hopefully we have a good semester. Take the quiz, or take the survey right here. It's under introduction. Let me know how you guys are doing, thinking. If everyone kind of decides that we're moving too slow, I can always speed it up. Or if everyone's having a hard time, I can slow it down. So that's it. You guys have a good night, and look forward to working with y'all. Bye.